You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Breakfast Daily, and we are still in our community development segment. And now we are going to be talking about, the most anticipated Mother's Day event in the city. And that it's no other event than the Portrait for Mama dinner, which was, held right here at the City Gardens. And it was an event to behold. It was to die for. I really, really enjoyed myself. And if you joined us earlier in the show, we actually talked about, everything that went down. But it's time for you to watch it. So just sit back, relax, and just watch this report. We'll be right back.
Mothers, they say, are the closest thing to God here on earth. Today is Mother's Day, and we are celebrating our mothers for all the warmth and comfort that they bring to our lives. And here at the City Gardens at Tesano, we are celebrating our mothers with what we call a Portrait of Mama Mother's Day dinner. And we're going to go around, speak to some of the mothers who are here being celebrated by their children and find out from them how they are feeling about being celebrated. We're here at the City Gardens. As you can see, all around me are mothers being celebrated by their children. And behind me, you can see the Nchinchim band giving us some lovely tunes. You can also see that the table is set up for the buffet. There's going to be an array of delicious food, delicious drinks, everything you can think of, lots of dancing, lots of happiness here at the City Gardens. Patrons of this year's 2023 Portrait of Mama Dinner Day event were tasked to put a few words down for Mama in a competition, and with the phrase "but for Mama." And out of the numerous entries that Citi FM and Citi TV got, 3 were selected as winners. We're going to speak to them and let them tell us what their motivation was for writing into the competition.
11th April 2008. That was the last time I would say I worked.
At that time, how old were you?
I was 18 to 19. Right after secondary school, right after secondary school, and then I had gone for interview at Pantine, and then waiting for the admission letter. The letter came and met me on the sick bed. So that's exactly what happened. Yes. Okay. So looking at the sacrifice she made, then I think I was looking for the opportunity to celebrate her. So when I saw the Portrait of Mama, then I said, well, let me just put it in and see what will happen. And then I tried and it worked.
Me madam. No bo mama ni se memra. No odimidin aba. Ne pa me ye ma nti. So wadi me ba na me so me hu ne moduma kwan o me fa so a me boa no. No de me ba.
When I was 3, Mom separated with Dad. So then we left home. Then we went to live at Lakeside. And Mom didn't know what was going to happen. And she did all the possible things to make me happy in the hard times. So I wanted to celebrate her.
Okay, so when it was announced that she was part of the first 10, I was getting ready to go for a meeting, and my phone kept ringing, and I was thinking, what is going on? So then I finally picked one of the calls, and he went, congratulations, your daughter is celebrating you. I was like, where, how, who?
Which daughter?
I asked all the questions, so then she had gone to school, so I went to pick her phone, and then I read for myself, and I saw it. Initially, I was confused, and I called a friend, and I was like, this is what she said. She was like, okay, you never told her about it, but you do a lot of coaching of young women, and so maybe she heard your story talking to somebody. So just go and have fun. Wow. And then I was cool.
Well, I initially thought it was like a photo competition or something. Later on, I found that, you actually have to write something unique your mom has done. So I thought of it and I realized, no, my mom has a special relationship with my wife, and she's been also a strong support system for us and our family. And I thought it's worth sharing for everybody to learn something from, to take a cue from that. Yeah.
I told the Sepak Nadu, this is a very special Mother's Day treat that I've ever had. Yes. And I think I love the whole environment. Yes. Everything is great. I think that is how God has wired mothers. That's how He's made us. And so we are made to sacrifice for our children. And that instinct is there. And so it just happens automatically. And you do it. And you are fulfilled and satisfied when you do it.
As you can see, the City Gardens is alive and kicking. People are dancing. We're going to speak to some of our mothers here to find out how the event is going for them. Ma, welcome to City News.
Thank you, my dear.
How is it going? Are you enjoying yourself?
Wow, it's wonderful. I'm crazily happy. And you can see. Wait.
How does it feel to be a mother? All the sacrifices you go through. Tell us something.
Yeah, it's not easy, but when you see your children doing well, it gives you joy that you too have contributed to the coming of the world of somebody who is useful.
Women are special. God created us so, and a day such as this sets apart to celebrate women. It means a lot to me as a woman first and as a mother.
Who did you come here with?
In fact, my friend invited me and I was late. I was not hoping to meet the party, but I'm glad I've met it. So I'm going to enjoy myself, but she's not seated, she's coming.
And apart from the rain that disrupted a bit, I'm seeing that you are really getting into the mood to dance.
Yes. Okay. Yes, so, you know, they say women never go on leave, and a day like this doesn't happen often. So for me, I'm taking this opportunity to unwind, because I need it.
It means a lot, because to be a mother is not easy. Your sleepless night, the babies cry, everything. Mother's Day is something special.
Who did you come here with?
With my daughter.
Yes, you are willing to dance and enjoy.
Oh yes.
My mother no go chop. She no dey tire. Sweet mother, I no go forget the suffer when you suffer for me. Yeah. Sweet mother, sweet mother. Oh yeah.
And partnership from Ma Edunyame so she can assess the event so far.
Well, it's been a fantastic evening. You know, whatever we set out to achieve this evening, that is what has happened. we give thanks to God and also to our amazing mothers who came out in their numbers just for all of us to network, to have a great experience. It was a fantastic portrait of Mama dinner. And I'm sure all those who were not able to book slots for their moms really regret this. And I'm sure that next year they will be the first to book slots for their mothers.
Ooh, and that was a snippet of what happened yesterday at the portrait of Mama dinner.
Yeah.
And look, I really enjoyed it. From the food to the decor to the people.
You know, it's one of those things that if you're not there, we can describe it for you. We can show you snippets of it.
Right.
But you really don't know what it felt like to be there in person. I mean, I'm sure for those of you watching, when you saw that, you know, it gives you a sense of, ooh, the people seem to be enjoying themselves, and it was, you know, jamming and all that. But for us on the ground, it was way more than that. It was just beautiful to be part of this experience. And you know what, Chris? Some people were actually calling yesterday to find out if there were still spaces. And I was like, oh, but you people to why? We have talked. In fact, one of the people who called, I think Saturday night, was one of the people who first registered and said, oh, I want to attend, I want to put my name down. They didn't come and pay. Now, last minute, you are coming to pay. The seats are already taken. There's no space. We don't have unlimited seating, you know, and we kept saying it, you know. So that was a beautiful event. I loved it. I really.
I invited a friend, and she's francophone. She's never really been to any party here, and this was her first party.
Okay.
And there was a point where the music was, getting hotter.
Yeah.
She was like, wait, I'm coming. I'm like, where are you going? She just went straight to her car, changed her shoe. She took off the high heel. And I'm like, wow, what did you go outside to do? She was like, look at my legs. I'm coming to dance. I'm like, oh. Yeah. And she really, 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 really had fun. And she enjoyed the Ghanaian cuisine.
Yeah.
Like she kept.
And that was a really good spread.
I'm telling you.
You know, so I mean, let me try and see if I can remember some of them. Of course, there was the jollof rice, fried rice, all those the rices they were there. Then there was ampisi. Now ampisi is a combination of boiled yam with boiled plantain.
Right.
That combination is ampisi. Now the stew was a garden egg stew with kobe.
I know, right?
Then there was apropransa.
I love the apropransa.
Oh, you did?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it so much. And I also made her taste it. That was her first time actually tasting it.
Okay.
And this was like my third time eating it. So like that was like what I
Did you get some crab?
So she saw the crab. She was like, Chris, how are we going to eat? She's like, I was like, don't worry.
We know how to handle this. Management.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. And the tozafi.
The tozafi,
it was so good.
And then there was banku, of course. With okra stew.
And the drinks.
Yes.
The drinks.
Lots of that. Lots of that as well. Hey, Charlie, the kenke and fish stew was going down.
I couldn't eat
with
that.
the fish, with the shrimps, and Charlie,
and the and the pepper.
Look,
the pepper.
Yesterday there was something else, and in Chim, look, the music, Chim held
the band.
Yeah,
they always
beautiful.
do. Right.
They're so on point, and I love the way they connect. So after the rain, they just came down and said, "Let's get into it." So they came into the crowd and started. And look, as soon as they came down and came into the crowd, the mothers just started standing up, and coming to dance.
It felt like it was a call.
It was
to say, okay, come on dance.
Yeah,
it's time to dance.
A portrait of Mama dinner. It was a beautiful event, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it this whole week. And just bringing you snippets of different things and different experiences that we had throughout. But it was beautiful.
It was.
And if you missed it, you missed it.
No,
don't miss the next one.
No, don't be like that.
Don't
be like, if you missed it, you missed it.
No, if
you missed it, we'll still have next year, right? So just prepare for it. Don't be harsh.
Okay.
Don't be harsh.
No, we'll show you those who enjoyed it. We'll be bringing you those who enjoyed it. If you missed it, don't worry. We'll show you video of those who didn't miss it. Yeah. But next year, plan to be there.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course, City Gardens, and you know, I just love the space that we have here. God has really blessed us here at City with our beautiful garden where we can host all these people. You know, it was a fantastic event. Well, thank you to all the patrons. Thank you to all our sponsors, to Daniel Milk, to Tasty Tom,
and
to Verve Duvernay.
And Juice Guy.
And then Juice Guy as well. Yes, all of you, thank you so much for making it a fantastic experience. Yes, and it's been a wonderful time. I thoroughly enjoyed emceeing the event. You know.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
no, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed emceeing.
You were connecting with each and every one.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.